All right, let's turn this camera on. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday night. It's been a long weekend. And what are we going to do to relax? We're going to start another Let's Build. Let's build Jephthah, Paragon of Deliverance. You discard a hero from a deck. Each opponent must discard an evil card from hand or territory. Limit once per phase. If you play a judge, you may top deck a good card from reserve. 13 gold, 11 pale green. Let's get this. So yeah, I'm going into this blind. I don't really have an idea about what I'm going to do here. Obviously, I'm going to be playing judges, and obviously we're going to try to discard some heroes from decks, either our deck or the opponent's deck. Let's open up the deck builder. Let's get that Paragon filter going and get our ratios right. And let's get my monkey in a place that's not so annoying. I don't know where to put him. Not annoying. Let's make him smaller. Put him in the middle. All right. Okay, Jephthah, let's start by knowing what the judges are here. So we're going to look for identifier contains judge. And let's just read our options here. We got 12 judges. Deborah, protect lost souls from evil cards. That's good in Paragon because Woman of Thebes is a card people love and it's easy to splash. And banding to OT Gold Warrior is good. All the Christian martyrs running around. So this is probably a judge that I'm interested in. So I'm going to use my arrow keys here. I'm going to use the up arrow key to add it to the deck. Deborah the Victorious. So it's a 40 card deck. I don't think I can contain 2 Deborahs, even though this one's really good. Let's just continue on because I know I'm not going to use it. Protect OT Priest from evil capture and shuffle. You may draw 2 or take an OT artifact from reserve. Okay. This is nice with Jephthah because every time we play a judge, we can top deck a good card from reserve. And then we can attack with Eli, draw 2. So that means the card we top decked, we can draw immediately. So I'm interested in that. But let's see if there's anything else here. Got a meek Gideon, right? Joshua is a judge and also OT Gold Warrior, so is Gideon. So Deborah can band a Joshua, so we can build a Joshua deck. There's lots of good Joshua cards. Okay. You may take a good Exodus enhancement from decks. If we go Exodus, you can go to that Joshua. King Abimelech. Let's see, does Jephthah trigger off of... So King Abimelech we could, in theory, use, because Jephthah's ability doesn't say good judge. King Abimelech, man, look at him. He's in the middle of a bunch of people just having a big slumber party. No, just kidding. It looks like he's in the middle of a massacre. I don't want to be him right now. Okay, anyways, moving on. I love the Moses because you get to draw a card. So if we go clay, you can do Eli and Moses. And there's a lot of crossover with gold and clay characters. So if we want to try and maximize our ability to play our enhancements, this could be a good way to go. This Moses, ultra rare Moses from IR. You may take an OT green or white from deck, band to wilderness hero, Samson, Samuel, another Samuel, wait, no. And here's the other Samuel. All right, so nothing's like crazy standing out to me right now. Why is Jephthah not in here? Is he not a judge? Yeah, let's see, identifier. I think that's a error in the data. I'll have to tell Jaden. But yeah, Jephthah should have the judge identifier. So let's definitely add him, obviously, right? Okay, so we know we're going to be gold judges. We have 13 gold cards. Let's start looking at the gold cards we can access. Not a lot. There's only, what, 52? We got to get 13 of these 52 cards in here. In multiplayer, this can destroy a lot of heroes. So I like that. Or sorry, a lot of evil characters. I'm really tired. It's a long day. So excuse me if I make some errors in my talking. So like jail, choose a blocker into Lord Fights for You is really strong. Kind of interested, kind of down. Is there anyone that can ban the jail? No, because she only works with Evelyn. So gotta watch out for Christian martyrs if you go for the jail attack. Let's see. There's just like Joshua here. Not a lot of other stuff to go with. You got these meek judges, but like, what's the payoff? I don't think there's a payoff in Jephthah if you're trying to play meek judges. I mean, there's some gospel stuff from roots like Simon, Cyrene, but that's not super exciting. You could go Simon of Cyrene, activate Denarius. I mean, that's kind of cool. I did like playing Deborah when I was building my Joshua decks, because you can like put her in the Joshua band and have some soul protection. That's like an aspect that they're traditionally weak to. Let's just do the boring thing maybe and do Joshua and judges. So we're gonna get our Joshua going. We have 3 judges here, and then because like Deborah can band all of these guys. Nice. And if we're building a Joshua deck, we definitely want Joshua's sword. Getting ready to discard any card in play is really nice, especially if you don't have 3 woes. May take an OT Gold Fortress, or OT Fortress from a deck. I like the handed knowledge here. And in Paragon, people are playing more colors, so you might get more hits with this guy. We just had 5 out of 13 gold cards. We could put a lot of gold cards in the reserve. Okay. 5 heroes. Maybe it's time to get some enhancements going. Let's be crazy and get the Lord's fights for you. If we get attack with stone carriers, we can get initiative and play that. Scarlet Line seems good. We're playing Scarlet Line. We kind of want Rahab off. And Joshua's Covenant. Need 2 more gold cards. Holy Ground. God is with you, and try to do more silver stuff, maybe. So let's see. Too bad we can't Caleb. We're just kind of stuck. Deborah's Directive is good in multiplayer. Interrupt the battle. Ban to Jephthah is like a nice thing to do. Alright, we definitely need to cut some things. We're at 14 out of 13. I think 3 judges is enough. We're not going to try to do more there. And we don't have a lot of discarding heroes from decks with this offense. But to be fair, I don't think a lot of offenses in the game can do that. Alright, let's kind of round out our judges' offense. Part I really like in Paragon is the Lord's Army, wherever he is. The fact that you can protect lost souls from evil cards, it means no Woman of Thebes can block you, and also restrict the dominance means no Christian martyrs are going to get to you. Taurus Being can go get judges. So that's nice. Angel Under the Oak can get judges. Captain. Get Captain in there. And maybe Michael. I don't care. Do we want to play any silver enhancements? We're kind of basically playing 2 here. So I think that'll be fine. Do we want to do Angel Under the Oaks? So we can do Angel Under the Oak. Exchange to a judge from reserve. The judge will come into play. We'll trigger judge's ability, or and then we'll trigger the. That doesn't quite line up with play a judge, top deck a good card. 14. You may exchange a card from hand with a Joshua card from deck. That seems really important. What's a gold card we can cut here? Getting back Scarlet Light every turn is nice. Somebody's got to go. Feels like we have too many heroes. So this can get back a judge. Don't really like Angel Under the Oak. So if we had to cut a gold evil or gold human, what would we cut? All right, let's continue building our deck because it's still like a really hard decision. Reset, get those battle dominance. Your OT Angel may ban to OT Angel if your Daniel Angel's opposed. That's like really good with Michael. We definitely want Angel of the Lord, New Jerusalem, Son of God, and Long Day. Could do Buckler, maybe? And I'm tempted to go Bound in Battle. Let's see, dude. Can we add like another Daniel Angel? We have so many good dominants. All right, let's go that. Search for Daniel. Not like we're putting a bunch of Daniel heroes into battle, though. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Don't think we have enough Daniel Angels for Bound in Battle. So I'll cut that one and then get some more evil dominance cooking up here. We have to figure out, want to go at the discarded cards from decks. This said discard the top X of each player, I would do it, but just getting to discard the top card of top 3 cards of somebody's deck is like, because that's realistically, what's going to happen here. Just so, Gods of Egypt. When I first started playing Redemption again, I opened this up like, oh, this card's so cool. But I've learned, and this card is not as cool as I thought it was because it sucks. Okay, I don't know what deck in Paragon would like to play that. So for playing pale green, that probably means Egyptians. So let's get that Murder's Command going. And trusty old Christian Martyr. That'll be like a nice 7 dominance, I think. And then we can definitely top deck some of these. So let's move this to the reserve because that's probably going to be better on turn 2. And then move another one of our battle winners to the reserve. Okay, cannot be prevented. Let's just move this to reserve. So I have 2 good cards in the reserve. We want to slow roll this one. We don't want people to know we have this to surprise people. And let's see, we still got to cut a gold card. Could put Jephthah in the reserve because we could get Angel Under the Oak, but then we can band to the Jephthah. I don't think I want Angel of the Under the Oak, so I'm gonna cut him. We're up to 9 out of 14 good cards. So let's see if we got any fortresses we want to hit up. Storehouse, definitely. Boom. Judge's Seat. Ooh. Upkeep, you may take a good Ruth or Judge's Enhancement from Deck or Reserve while you control a judge. Good Judge's Enhancement. Deck or Reserve. All right, let's get the filters going. Deborah's Directive is Judges, so that's nice. Double way to get out of Reserve, so that's good. And I don't think anything else is like super crazy here. So let's just add that to get snipe people down. And then if Jephthah's really good at discarding stuff in territories. So is Judge's Seat. So we got the obligatory 20 shekels here. All right. We still got to add more good cards. We have a few more other good cards. Let's go back to the fortresses. We don't really have Joshua Unity, although we're close. If put in play, take a card from opponent's hand. So, yeah, that's just tough. It's just a tough set. Let's see. Okay, if this said we could discard heroes from opponent's deck, then I'd be interested, but doesn't seem like that's possible. Protect good OT warriors from and weapons in territory from opponents. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems nice. Let's add that. Okay, so we're capped out on our good aligned cards. Now we need to cut. Gotta cut that. I think banding chains are pretty vulnerable. So what if we did like a Chariot of Fire to help recur our people if they die? And oh, people help me cut a gold card. Maybe it's spot, maybe it's not. I don't know. It's so fun though. These cards are all good. I don't want to cut them. No, I don't want to cut my enhancements either. Easy stuff. Like, why do I need Michael? I can go Captain to Michael to like Victor's Bean or something. He just adds numbers. Man, I still don't know what to cut. Okay, let's continue on. We got neutral, anything that's going to help us discard stuff out of people's decks. Gonna scan here. I do like stocks in Paragon. There's a lot of problematic cards that you need to deal with, like Guard at the Din. That card is a nightmare in Paragon. So, like, nothing is letting us discard stuff from decks except for this, but I don't think I want to play that if I'm not playing Sons of Jacob. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not really seeing there as far as artifacts. Need some more neutral cards. Well, so there's artifacts and then there's the split enhancements. I don't think I want to play any split enhancements really. There's a Blood Avenger. I've played him in all my other decks. He's just like a really easy jump block, hard to deal with. So it seems like a pretty free ad. And then maybe let's build the defense and then figure out the rest from there. So let's see. Pale green. So let's start looking at our pale green options, shall we? Pale green. Most neglected of colors for my deck building prowess. So you got some incidental deck discarding going on here. You could use Confusion to discard a hero from a deck. You could use Huge Egyptian to do it. Like, how much do I want to go in this idea? What's the most powerful thing we could do in pale green? We can only play 11 pale green cards. So yeah, I don't know. What we could do is maybe, here's just an idea. What if we played the Covenant that said your single brigade? Oh wait, that's not, I was like, what if we played an artifact that negated heroes and then attacked with I Am Sustainer? That's not gonna work. But like, what if we had Caleb? Your Joshua heroes cannot be prevented. What if we did just like banding with cannot be prevented and cannot be negated stuff, and what if we had like yeah, I don't know. What was I doing? I was on pale green and I stopped. Oh, that because I think I saw Covenant packed with them, so that could be an interesting way to go. Just negate stuff. And then we try to play characters with modifiers. Wish there was something that negates heroes, because not a lot of modifiers on these Egyptians here. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. So let's just go back. I cut a gold card. I don't even remember what I cut. Cut the spies, I think. Whatever. Okay, back to the Egyptians. I think one of the best enhancements for them is Death and Righteous. So let's add that. Classic Egyptian things. Confusion could be really funny. Let's add that. Maybe we try to do like a chumpy little deck. Chumpy dumpies. I really like the Dreaming Pharaoh in Paragon. He's really good. Basically all the decks are OT, so he gets protection from most people most times. So Malachite Slave, it's always nice. Always good. Just looking for anything that might be good. Protect, discard Evil Egyptian to protect Lost Souls from Rescue. That's great. And then having some like derpy small Egyptians is good. Let's see, we have 7 out of 11. This guy says you may take an evil card with a capture ability from reserve. So let's add, this could be like a nice card boost. Draw 3, capture 3, and then like play your Confusion, play your Death and Righteous, play your Pharaoh's Dream, and then Balaam's okay, I guess. Grab your Martyr, grab your Murder's Command. Like one card could potentially be a block. Maybe you keep him. And he's territory class, so you can just set him down and draw cards. All right, we still need 2 more pale green Stuffies. Let's see. This guy said you may discard this card to add an Egyptian from territory reserve. So I'm trying to figure out an Egyptian we want in the reserve. Maybe it's going to be Pharaoh's Cupbearer. Okay, so here's the thing. You may take an evil card with a capture ability from reserve. We take Better to be Slaves. Then we discard this card to add an Egyptian from reserve battle. So we'll add Pharaoh's Cupbearer, who discards the top card of the deck. We're going to banish this guy to resurrect a Genesis Egyptian. We're going to resurrect this guy, take another evil card with a capture ability, discard him again to add another Egyptian from reserve. That's interesting. Type 2, you could do crazy stuff with him. Okay, so what's another evil capture we can play? Negate a good card, capture a character. That's give an Egypt capture all heroes and opponent's territory. That's hilarious. I love that. So let's put that in the reserve. There's not a lot of capture abilities, so. Or we could add a Malachite slave. Okay, this gives us options. So let's find another Egyptian. We might want to get out of the reserve here. We have one more evil card. So yeah. Maybe it's the Dreaming Pharaoh, maybe. Because these guys are not good at getting initiative. Negate a good card. You're under deck an evil Exodus enhancement. Just like not excited about these at all. At all, really? Maybe we like put the Dreaming Pharaoh somewhere in the reserve. Okay, Dreaming Pharaoh in the reserve. We have some potential strong. Oh, it's nice to have a negate though. Maybe let's go grab that negate capture. This is already good, so let's go grab the real green. Let's go grab the negate capture. Okay, nice. So these are brown. We could play some brown stuff. Okay, so we have that. Maybe we just main deck this guy though. When you discard the top card deck, we banish this card to resurrect. Anyways. Okay, we need to add one more pale green. Oops. What are you guys thinking? Pharaoh's Curse is solid. The card. I wish there was something that's like cannot be negated. It's like it cannot be prevented. Capture is nice, but interrupt the battle, protect evil Egyptians from opponents. Take an evil card with a negate ability from reserve. Underdeck a hero. This guy has good initiative. Protect this card from discard. So he's protected from Angel of the Lord. That's really good. So let's add him. Go great with our Death and Righteous Confusion plan. Okay, so let's try that, shall we? Or it's the pale green, and then we need some other cards. All right, let's look at the evil cards here. Let's try to search for ones that discard stuff. Discard deck evil character. Not seeing anything here. So what would synergize well with our little defense? We have gray, we have brown, we have just gonna keep searching here. Let's see what else is good at Paragon. I could just try to do a splash defense again. Not having big ideas right now. This guy's pretty useless in Paragon. I mean, there's always the combo of Ashpenaz, Malachite Slave to Ashpenaz, so it's like, might as well. For playing a Malachite Slave, might as well run it, you know? Man, I feel sorry for Orange. They don't have that many evil characters, and this is terrible. Oh wait, I'm just stupid. Okay. The filter, had the filter on. It was a terrible filter. Looking for inspiration here. Trying to find some inspiration. Could go King of Tyrus. That's fun. Let's see. We're at 37 cards main deck, 6 cards reserved. So we need to add like just a few more cards. Okay. We could do the Guard at the Den angle. OT Prophet. We have Deborah. We have Joshua. This guy's good in Paragon. So we have a little brown ready. What do we have? Out of moths. We want to keep going with the chump defense. Banish 2 cards from opponent's discard pile, discard all cards in battle. Pretty good, but you need negates to back that up though. You take an OT Brown enhancer from deck. If opponent has board advantage, you may play OT Brown enhancer machine. What are the OT Brown enhancements that we might want to play? If we want to get crazy, that could get crazy. Man, look at this. Used by Persian, placing territory for 3 turns, restrict good dominance. That's a lot of turns to restrict dominance. Or let's just try to ban to opponent's stuff. So we got the Core's Rebellion. Haman in Paragon? I don't think so. Unfortunately. Like this, if we like Guard at the Den. Yeah, maybe we should play some like battle winners with Guard at the Den. Like that. What's something that can kill all heroes in battle? We got the Aiken Sin. We kind of want our Guard at the Den to survive though, so let's see. Is there anything that can kill? We got Impending Battle, but I don't think that's good because the opponent may add a hero to battle, and that's not what we want. Interrupt the battle, bounce 2 heroes. That could be good on Guard at the Den, but I want him to be good against Banding Chain. First, let's add Guard at the Den, and then we have one more enhancement here. We have the better to be slaves we can get out of our reserve. Got the withdrawal heroes, but I want to destroy people's banding. Okay, maybe we grab Descent Against Moses, classic, and then we get a OT curse artifact pile reserve. So let's grab the OT curse, and we can grab Madness every turn with Storehouse, and we can also activate go into captivity too. So that's a nice little combo. All right, so we have 44 cards main deck. So that means we're going to have to move 4 of them to the reserve, and we have 9 Evil Arden cards. So we're 1 over. Oh yeah, so then you need to go to reserve, and we need to cut a card. We cut Ashpenaz. Okay, I'll cut Ashpenaz. Then we need to add another neutral card. Now that we got our defense going, we can be more informed about what kind of thing we want to add. So we're a gold and silver deck with pale green and brown. So is there any way we can sneak in another brown enhancement? That's kind of good. Or even better, a pale green card. You have a negate, you have a choose the attacker. But in brown, you have a negate and discard. Human may ban to an evil character. Discard all heroes and territories. That's crazy. Oh man, that is fun. Let's just add that. Let's add that to the reserve. We can top deck it with our judges. Then we need to move 2 cards from a main deck to the reserve. So maybe we move Michael into the reserve, and then maybe we move Ruth or Judge. Okay, don't have any more of those. We got 9 heroes, 6 evil characters. Buckler's nice. This would have to do a finishing attack here through Christian Martyr. Ooh, I'm stuck. Need to put 1 more card back. Maybe something that's not going to be good on turn 1. Let's see here. La 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 la. Know what to put in the reserve. Wish I was a little bit more decisive for you guys. It's not fun watching me think about what the last card to put in my reserve is. So it's got to be a good card. Let's top deck a good card. We top deck Rahab. No, but she's good on turn 1. Take a Joshua card from reserve. So if we put a Joshua card in here, we don't even have any Joshua. So let's move a Joshua card from our deck to the reserve. Maybe we move this guy. All right, move Joshua's officiators. Okay. All right, that's our deck. Save it. Now let's do a goldfish. So I added a new feature in this app where you can click this play button. I'll let you show what happens. Boom. Now we're in practice game. We can see how our deck plays out. So obviously multiplayer is going to be a lot of new things happening. Let's see, boom, turn 1 I can go this guy Confusion, or got the Christian Martyr block, or if I am attacking, or if I'm going first, I can go Victorious Being, attack. Oh wait, no, I can go Buckler, search deck, Captain, probably Captain. So we're going to grab Captain with Buckler. Then we go Victorious Being, draw a card, and then go to deck, search for Single Brigade Judge. We have Joshua. Joshua says ban to this guy. So again, banned here, draw 2, draw. And then ban to this guy. So that's not like a bad attack. Then we can go this guy, exchange to deck, search deck for like Rahab, boom. All right. Yeah, that's like a pretty good attack. And we can get Scarlet Line from our deck. Scarlet. Oh man, yeah, I should change this to name. John was right. The default should be name, not type. Okay. Scarlet Line, pretty good attack. We can restart the game. We go restart game, click that button down there. So a feature I want to add to this is the ability to select multiple cards and drag multiple cards around, because you can only currently select and then use this menu to discard them. You can't select and drag, so I know that's annoying. So yeah, that's something I want to do. There's just some technical limitations I'm working through. And then what else do I want to add to this mode? I don't know. Anyways, that's our Let's Build. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Redemption, you're all I need. Redemption.